truly is that time for the video here today. I is your boy Toon Taylor. What's good? What's good? What's good? If I'm looking over here like this, I'm looking at myself just to make sure that everything looks good while I'm recording. Just to let you know. Um, Welcome to. I think I've said this before. My monthly breakdowns of what happened the last month. I didn't do one for June, so this is July. This is June and July's. I was trying to rush that one. Monthly breakdown. So yeah, we're just gonna jump on in and say. I want to say first of all, I want to say I'm sorry because the content was like there. The thought process and everything. I had it there. Everything was like really good, and then nothing got executed. I think I uploaded like 5 times in July. Just kidding, 4 times in July, and like 6 in June. So like it took the time. Yeah, six and five, which is not bad for me. It's definitely a step, but yeah, we're just here. We're thinking, we're doing things, um, and I've got a bunch of topics to talk about. So first of all, with the fact that June and July have definitely been months like the get back into it months. So like 5 to 6 times wasn't actually that bad. Um, but August is gonna be big. I'm saying August is gonna be big because everything is like halfly recorded, and most of the stuff needs to go up like now. But yeah, so we'll start with the basics. Luckily for us, Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest has been moved to 2024, which is actually really good because that means that gives me enough time to finish the last season and do all my other videos before the 100 Year Quest. Maybe even jump into the manga just to see where that's at. I don't know though, because I want to stay like somewhat blind watching the anime, but still, I think the 100 Year Quest is going to be some major fun. Um, so yeah, we're there with that. If you're watching this video today, this was supposed to come out the first, by the way, but like again, issues. The first, this will be the first video, and then I'll have a fairy tale video coming out right after this. Um, oh, that's maybe what we should talk about too. We're gonna talk about the schedule. I don't have a set schedule. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like having set schedules because I did that before and it just kind of made you feel burnt out. But I would like to at least get 2 to 3 fairy tale videos per week, along with 2 to 3 fairy tale videos per week, along with 2 to 3 Eden Zero reactions, um, up that week or up throughout the week to where we can catch back up to Eden Zero and be doing it episode by episode, and then just have Fairy Tale just going. But yeah, that's my goal for Fairy Tale and Eden Zero, just to get them back on the flow, dog. Cause like right now they're like whenever I feel like it. But I want to put them back on the flow, and I have done some thinking about that, and a lot of y'all were upset that I chose to watch it in sub and not dub. So I am moving back to dub of the final season. So don't worry. I just had to think about that. Do I really want to watch it in dub or do I want to watch it in sub? So we're gonna go back to the dub version of Fairy Tale. And we already talked about Eden Zero, so that's really really good. Um, we have to get through at least Eden Zero and Fairy Tale before we can add more animes. Obviously, we're heading back into One Piece because Gear 5 is going to be absolutely amazing. Everything about it is going to be uh beautiful. So I have to tap into Gear 5. Um so we'll definitely check out One Piece on Saturdays. We don't we I have, as for right now, I have other no other plans to add animes yet. I want to at least get caught up on Eden. I want to focus on Eden Zero, Fairy Tale, and One Piece before I start adding animes, because I want to add other things to my channel besides that. So, with that being said, I'm trying to make sure I've gotten everything. I think I've hit every major thing for the channel. Oh no, I haven't. There's one other thing I want to start doing, and this is gonna be a test trial run because again, it's something I'm interested in, and I think it'd be absolutely funny to watch. Um, I want to start something called Musical Mondays, where I take a certain musical and I watch it like a musical movie and watch it because I'm not gonna lie to you, some musicals are damn sure funny as fuck, and I gotta react to them because they're just so wild. So there will be one that comes out this upcoming Monday, which is what was the Monday? The 31st, 7 days from that. So the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. There will be a musical movie that comes out on that one. And I also want to do like another set of movies. I don't know if I want to do anime movies or just movies in general on either Friday or Sunday. So those are the type of things that I'm working on and wanting to add to my channel to continue to let it grow and prosper and do everything that it needs to do. But I'm still working out the kinks to that. But again, this whole August is my whole trial month. I'm gonna try a bunch of different things. So if I end up not doing as many fairy tales as I said I was trying to do, just know I'm testing out things and I'll figure out what works and what doesn't. But that is the main logistics of the channel, which is get back on a flow with Fairy Tale and Eden Zero, include movies and musical Mondays. Um, K-pop reactions are literally at random because I don't know when specific people are gonna drop, and I only want to listen to specific people because that's what I've been about. But that's where the channel's focus is going to be right now. Just those 5 things, and then we'll progressively get better over time. Whew, that was a lot to say, and that was a lot about just the channel in general. All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was we're gonna do the Patreon next. So the Patreon obviously has been very, 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 very slow, very relaxed type stuff. The Patreon's about to hit fucking high gear. I'm hitting the Patreon like a truck. Um this week, next week, every week. Um Things I'm going to continue in on the Patreon that might actually help me out. So for the Patreon, we have Vinland Saga going on the Patreon. If you don't know, you gotta go check it out. We have the full length reactions to things of Fairy Tale and Eden Zero. Both of those need to get edited and then put on to the Patreon. So I will use the community tab to let people know that they're going back up, and I'll try and um use it as a place to actually be ahead of the YouTube, because I think that's where I've really struggled with is having that be ahead of the YouTube. I think I've got it in a place where I can make it ahead of the YouTube now and finally get it like flowing. And the other thing I want to do, I think that's where I'll do anime movies and react to a whole bunch of different anime movies, and depending on when and where I want to post them, I'll post them to the YouTube. But I think for the most part, the full version of anime movies would be on the Patreon. So that would be a type of place where if you subscribe to the Patreon, you would pick the anime movie. I would sit down, I would watch it, and I would react to it, and I would give my 2 cents. And then the shortened version of it, like 2 to 3 weeks, would get posted on the YouTube. And that's the type of content that would work for it. But I want to get back into having a specific anime for the Patreon, which is Vinland Saga for right now, getting ahead with Eden Zero and Fairy Tale, and having the movie. It seems like a lot, but it's actually not, and it's actually more so a focus that I want to do. I just want to be more focused on this channel and making it better across my 2 different platforms. So that's the Patreon and that's YouTube. This has gone way longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to get everything out now before I forget. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, because this is something I've wanted to do, is we're gonna attempt to go back to Twitch and do some streaming. Actually, I think I'm gonna have a poll and see which one works better between Twitch or have it just go on my YouTube to just live stream on YouTube. But depending on which one I like more, we're going to try and stream on. We're gonna try streaming because I've always wanted to. Again, it was just about timing. If I get the timing right for everything else, if I can get ahead of everything, the streams are just like literally so simple and so easy because I have so much I want to do with that, Doug. I have so many games on my PlayStation, on my computer, that I want to play. I want to go in and watch some Death Battles. Did you know Death Battle did like 3 Fairy Tail characters, then didn't do Fairy Tail anymore, and they're like 8 something years old. So like they're way not even like first, not even the final season of Fairy Tail. They're like early Fairy Tail. So obviously these are gonna be wait. 8 was 2015. Yeah. So like they're like barely in the 2014 version of Fairy Tail. So obviously I think that's gonna be some fun stuff to watch and react to. But again, these are the type of stuff that I've been thinking about. I don't have a set day that I want to do that yet. I'm still deciding on my off day, my first off day from my actual real job, and then taking it from there. So that's something that again I'll try and put in the community tab and let y'all know when that happens. But that's just the direction of the channel. So for the most part, be looking out for the community tab because a lot of the stuff that happens between this, the Patreon, and depending on the Twitch or the YouTube, will be through the community tab because I need to be more vocal about certain things that are happening and letting y'all know like, hey, this got pushed back, or hey, I'm working on something else, da 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 da. And I think that's my main goal. It's just to be more vocal with y'all because I really appreciate all y'all who support me, who come out and watch my videos. You know, there's like what 2,300 of y'all. That's a lot of people. So I want to make sure my content is like still some of the best that I can do, and then make it better. You know, that's my goal for that. So yeah, I think I've covered everything. I'm really excited for August. August is gonna be big, so don't worry. I'm not gonna have a set number. I have a set number in my head how many uploads I want to do, which is I'm not gonna tell you because that would ruin it. But just know I'm working, and we're gonna get a lot of things done in August. But yeah, it's been your boy. I will catch you in my next video, which should be the Fairy Tail one. I don't know yet, but yeah, it's been your boy Toon Taylor here with the new video. If you enjoy, please like. If you're new, please subscribe down below. I don't know, comment something random if you watch this entire video, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.